Let's get reaction from Representative Buddy Carter, a Georgia congressman. Is America back? Did we ever leave?
Yeah, America's back. This is like watching Back to the Future. We're back to the Biden-Obama days where the economy was in rough shape, where we had high unemployment, where we had high prices. We're back to the late 70s, where Jimmy Carter was president. We had gas at $4 and $5 and $6 a gallon. By the way, I'm a Carter from Georgia. I'm the right Carter, but now I'm the second happiest Carter in Georgia because former President Jimmy Carter, he's the happiest now that Joe Biden has made him no longer the worst president we've ever had.
You know, it's interesting. I've heard some people say that oil, although it's down today, will eventually go to $100 a barrel. The last time it averaged $100 a barrel was 2010 through 2015 when former President Barack Obama was in office and his vice president was Joe Biden. I want you to listen to something from President Donald Trump speaking on this network a short time ago about oil and his administration. Listen to this.
We were bigger than Saudi Arabia or Russia. We were energy independent. And within a year, I would have been bigger than Saudi and Arabia and Russia combined.
Wow.
And now we're going back to them and OPEC, and we're begging for oil.
So, Representative Carter, do you believe that oil and gas prices are driving now inflation, or is this in combination to the other things, the other factors, it's pushing inflation?
There's no question about it. It is a primary driving force that we see right now in inflation. Gas is up 61%, petroleum up 61%. President Trump is right. This is nonsense, but it's more than just nonsense. This is dangerous. This is not what the Strategic Petroleum Reserve was meant for. It was meant for an emergency. It wasn't meant for Joe Biden to try to correct his economic policies that are so bad that it's driving up the price of oil. His policies, his war on fossil fuels. This is what has caused this. This is a Biden-created crisis, and that's not what the Strategic Petroleum Reserve was intended for.
Right. And so we're seeing this Thanksgiving the most expensive on record. Turkey's up 27%. Potatoes are up 13%. You know, how would you fix inflation?
Well, first of all, the one thing that you can do is you can start tapping again and drilling again in the federal lands. You could start with the Keystone XL pipeline. Let's get it back into production. That would help us immediately. And just the idea that we're going to be able to get more fuel and at a lower cost. And not only would it help us economically, but would it help us on the world stage. Right now, we're back to the Biden-Obama days where we're leading from behind. And you know, when we had energy independence, we actually had energy dominance. At that point, we were a player on the world stage. That was a tool in our tool chest on the world stage, and we need that back.
Yeah, Representative, you're on the House Budget Committee here. Now, President Biden wants to spend, on top of more than just the $1.9 trillion that was just passed for the bipartisan infrastructure bill. He wants to keep going on the spending because he believes it will bring down the cost of living. What are your thoughts on that?
It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I mean, this is nothing more than a socialist wish list, what you see in this Build Back Better. It's actually Build Back Broke, because it is going to be the single highest tax increase that we've ever seen in this country. Not only that, but it's going to add fuel to the fire, if you will, with inflation. It's going to cause prices to go up even more. It's going to create more debt for our children, our grandchildren, all of us who are celebrating Thanksgiving. We're with our families. Well, look at your grandchild and their grandchildren. They're the ones who are going to be paying for these horrible economic policies that Biden is implementing right now.
Do you feel like, the administration is saying be patient with inflation, be patient, it's all going to come back down. Do you feel like the American people need to, one, be patient, and how patient do we need to be?
I don't know about you, but I'm out of patience with Joe Biden right now. He has not done one thing correct since he's been in office. Look at what he's done. Afghanistan, the southern border, the petroleum prices, inflation. Look at all the things that he's done. He's done nothing right now. Patience? Are you kidding me? We have as much patience as we have possibly can take. We have got to get him out of office as soon as possible. We've got to turn this tide. We've got to defeat this what is essentially still a $4.5 trillion socialist wish list that they're trying to pass in Congress. We've got to defeat that.
In the last 10 seconds that we have here, is this going to be a 2022 election issue?
No question about it. This is what people were talking about. When you think about Thanksgiving yesterday and you ask people, what were you talking about on that dinner table? Yeah, they were talking about family and catching up, but they were also talking about the high price of the turkey, the high price of petroleum, the high price of gas to get to grandma's. That's what they were talking about.
Representative Buddy Carter from great state of Georgia, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.